Sir, what is your name and you just made contact with me. So there's a cop right here. What is your name and badge number? Do I need to call chief?
Because you're standing in our scene.
Okay, what is your name and badge number?
Go back over there.
Do I need to call your police chief and say this cop? I don't know what he's looking at though. Get your cameras out, people. Start recording.
All right, guys, I have a follow-up to the editorial I did yesterday. Today is kind of a follow-up editorial. Well, the officer was arraigned yesterday in court, apparently, probably while I was doing the editorial, actually, or putting it together. But Massachusetts police officer accused of child rape was ordered held without bail pending a dangerousness hearing at his arraignment Tuesday. Carlos Vieira, 49, was arraigned in Lawrence District Court on 2 counts each of aggravated rape of a child and indecent assault and battery on a child under 14. He was arrested without incident Monday in Haverhill, of course, following a month-long investigation, according to the Essex District Attorney's Office. During the arraignment yesterday, this is what you haven't heard, prosecutors said Vieira met a 13-year-old boy in the summer of 2018 through a gay social media app called Grindr. He agreed to meet the boy at Mount Vernon Park in Lawrence, where a sex act is allegedly to have taken place in a dark SUV. On September 13th of last year, the day of the Merrimack Valley gas explosions, some of you guys on the East Coast would know more about that than I would. Prosecutors said the child allegedly saw an officer directing traffic in the vicinity of Mount Vernon and Beacon Street and recognized the officer as the same man he had the sexual encounter within the park. I want to go back to Grindr. You guys need to up your security there on the website. What are you doing with a 13-year-old boy on your website? Looks like the FBI has to get involved. I would think. I would say Chris Hansen, but isn't he doing time? I don't know, maybe not. Bounce checks and all. But FBI, I think, should be looking at this website. What do you think? The child did not know the man was an officer at the time. And investigators confirmed Vieira was paid for working on the day of the gas explosions. Well, yeah, he was directing traffic, right? He was a cop. It was then that the child's mother went to the district attorney's office and the investigation began. Lawrence Mayor Dan Rivera expressed his anger at the allegations in a statement. Okay, and we saw the statement yesterday where he said if it is determined to be true, we will act quickly to remove that officer. Well, let's see what happens. He's already being held without bail. Now, Vieira, a 19-year veteran of the police department, has been placed on administrative leave pending the investigation, according to Lawrence Police Department Chief Roy Vasquez. Isn't he being held without bail? Yeah. So why is he should be already fired, right? Oh, he's not guilty yet. Come on now. I know, guys. I know it burns us up, doesn't it? The judge in the case has impounded the police report. Vieira's dangerousness hearing is scheduled for March 1st. He is represented by attorney Gil Nason. Now, why does the judge have to impound the police report? Can't the DA just subpoena that as evidence or what have you? It has to be impounded like a car? I'm going to impound this police report. What? I don't know what's going on, guys, but that's the follow-up. That child molester is being held without bail. He's still on administrative leave. I guess that means he's still a cop until he's found guilty. I don't know. So if he somehow gets acquitted, back in uniform he goes. It sounds like. I want to know what you guys think in the comment section below. As always, I'm putting the whole story in the description box so you can go read it all if you want. This is really bad news. March 1st, that's Friday. That's his hearing. Maybe I should follow up on this. From California, News Now Ukaipa, letting you know what's going on in your nation with law enforcement and all the dirt bags involved.